I knew it. I've been saying that for weeks. That dress is too short and she's flashing her damn hoo-ha all over Ottawa. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the TheGGround. Before I begin this video, just a reminder, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so by clicking on the subscribe button down below. My queen, Chantal, aka Foodie Beauty, went to Pizza Hut and she filmed a mukbang. A very long mukbang. It is 40 minutes and 38 seconds long. So I'm praying to the Foodie Beauty gods that she has a really good story to tell us. I forget what the thumbnail said, and I don't care enough to go back and look. But, I mean, 40 minutes, I'm hoping there's something in there. I don't think she could just chew and stare at the camera for 40 minutes straight. But then again, I sometimes underestimate my queen. So as you can see, she has not moved from the last spot you saw her in, and she is ready to go. So come along with me. Let's have some pizza. Let's hope this trip to the Dominican Republic is still on, and let's find out what happened with her bowel movements after she had Taco Bell, because I'm sure she's going to tell us. Let's go!
Hello, Foodie Beauties.
Hi, my queen. Oh, boy.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, yes.
Oh, look, she buys her dishwasher detergent tablets from Costco. The container looks suspiciously opened. I thought she did not know how to use a dishwasher, unless Peter Pete's Pizza is using it. Oh, and I think that's the damn Kasori next to it. Oh, I want a Kasori so bad.
Countertop easing.
Yeah, it's a dishwasher pack. Chantal, like Foodie Beauty, are you downplaying your ability to wash my dishes? I don't use a dishwasher either, to be honest. Only time I use my dishwasher is when I have parties. I live alone. What do I need a dishwasher for? I feel like it gets weird if the food sits in there for too long. The plates, you know what I mean? Dirty plates sitting in there for too long. I eat and I wash, and there's no need for it. So maybe that's her excuse for not knowing how to use one, or maybe she's just lying.
Hi, boys. Ah. Yes.
Okay.
What are you doing, Shannon? Big
What
suck.
Wait, is she in the back of a semi-truck? I don't understand what that noise is.
This is a seat-stealing BBJ, looking her ass as usual. Hi,
Oh,
baby girl.
we suddenly care about the BBJ?
Should have got 2 sofas. One for the cats, one for us. Yeah. Hi.
How long before those beautiful new sofas are tore up?
Pretty girl. Yes, pretty girl.
She alright.
Yes, BBJ.
She alright.
I can't even see her head, Sam. What is this for?
Dear Chantal, aka Foodie Beauty, my queen, if you're going to do a Pizza Hut mukbang, do a Pizza Hut mukbang. Perhaps you could have released a second video called Big Cat Box Stuff that nobody but I care about. Just a suggestion. I still love you.
Fluffy cloud. What is this fluffy cloud? I can't even see your face.
God.
Get a haircut and get a real job.
Did she just tell her cat to get a job? Chantal, aka Foodie Beauty, I can't with you. Look at her at the Pizza Hut. Okay, let's talk about the look. Is that damn dress again? It's just the arm sleeves. The sleeves are too short, Chantal. Get rid of that dress. I don't enjoy it. The hair looks okay. I'm not sure what she did with it, if anything. It looks okay. The makeup, she's very bluesy. I don't know what the word is for that. Very pink. I don't know if that's from like being out of breath or if she put some of the rouges on her face. The lips look great. The lips are there. Lips are a win, of course. Eyebrows are on fleek. Is that what the kids say? They say, oh, the eyebrows are on fleek. I enjoyed the eyebrows. Not enough pop in the eyes. We all know how much I love an eye pop. And yeah, the coldest water bottle front and center. Hopefully she uses it, but that stain on that tip grosses me out. Every time I see it, it looked like SpaghettiO stains, like somebody pointed out, and it's grossing me out. The Kasori, again, gone from the back. I don't understand why. She got them damn Mary vitamins, the grapefruit soap, which, again, I just picture it being grapefruit soap. I don't know where I got that from, but it just looks delicious from here. And then a bunch of empty bottles over there. I wonder what she does with all those Oh, she's making her own infused waters and stuff, right? I don't know. She's got a pizza box in a bag, so obviously she got a pizza on the side. I don't know. I don't know why she couldn't just have the pizza. Just a thought.
I just got a hell of a workout trying to get this pizza.
Oh no, it's from being out of breath.
So I ordered from Uber Eats because today you get a discount,
Why?
like 20% off.
Why?
Takeout Wednesday, and they leave it at your door,
Do we have Takeout Wednesday and Uber Eats in the Americas? Well, you know, the United States of the Americas.
right? Well, you know what that means? They leave it at the door. So like, my front door kind of has like a lip, and the box was there, and I'm like trying to bend, and my dress is super short. I have underwear on.
I knew it. I've been saying that for weeks. That dress is too short and she's flashing her damn hoo-ha all over Ottawa. Chantal, like Foodie Beauty, I do not approve. I knew it. I've been saying that for the longest time. I knew that damn dress was too short.
Luckily. But, oh my god. I mooned the delivery man. Which is okay, because he probably wants me anyways. And, yeah, so I mooned the guy.
Well, I don't understand how she went outside, turned around to pick up her pizza. Oh, I guess maybe if he left it on a front step. I don't know. Why is she moon? Chantal, don't moon everybody. I'm getting very jealous.
Free show. Free show. Stupid hair. Stupid hair. Okay, so I have Pizza Hut.
I kind of enjoy the hair. It's very long. I don't know. I wouldn't say stupid hair. At least it's not a stupid sex worker wig. No offense to the sex workers, but she had a wig on. She looked like Pretty Woman 2.0, but not like a good sequel. I'm talking about a straight-to-video Pretty Woman. It was not nice.
Oh, and coldest water bottle. If you want to use my discount code TheGGround,
I want
or
one.
be entered into a giveaway to get a free one.
I want one.
Check the description
Oh, a
below.
giveaway. I gotta do the
All right,
giveaway.
so what do I have?
I forgot all about the giveaway. Maybe I should do the giveaway.
So we have, for dip sauces, we have 2 Alfredo. Their Alfredo is really good.
Okay.
And peppercorn ranch.
What is that?
Cinnamon bun.
Monkey bread. Oh, unnecessary.
please.
Chantal. Carbs and
Come on, I gotta
sugar.
find out
I mean,
here.
sugar is a carb. You know what I mean? It's carbs plus more carbs. Sugar's so bad for you. It's like a really bad drug. I mean, trust me, I love the sugars. Those of you who've been with me since day one, you know I love the sugars. But I recognize sugar is like crack cocaine. It is not good for you. Chantal, like you should just if you were going to be gluttonous at the hut, you could have just had pizza. That's it. And I would have forgiven you for it. This is going to take a lot of time for me to really reflect and think about forgiveness.
All right, I'm gonna.
I don't think that's
set up
cooked.
dessert later.
I don't think that's cooked.
So I got a Supreme Lovers, just regular crust, I guess. Should have got stuffed crust. What the hell was I thinking?
Oh yeah, of course. Heaven forbid you miss out on any calorie you can find. Let's talk about that pizza. Okay, here's my thoughts on Pizza Hut. If I have to have a chain pizza, like a national chain, commercially franchise chain, I would go with the Hut. Compared to other ones, and I'm not going to name names, okay? I think they have the best. I don't enjoy, I'll name names. I don't care. I don't enjoy Papa John's. I don't enjoy Domino's. But like I said, Pizza Hut is okay in a pinch. But of course, it's never going to be as good as going to the little tiny restaurant, seeing Nona in the back. Nona. What did they tell us? Say Nona, Nana, who cares? In the back, making that pizza dough from scratch, all the fun ingredients in it and flipping it up with her son Tony. Like, nothing's better than that. But if you have to, Pizza Hut's okay. I give Pizza Hut a win. In dire situations only.
So this is just
I don't understand why she needs all them sides within pizzas, but I should know by now not to be surprised. I don't know why she always surprises me. It's like Groundhog Day. And the same thing happens every day, and yet every day I choose to go, what? Just doesn't make any sense, does it?
there's Supreme Pizza with like a bunch of stuff on it. And hi Sammy. The cats always come as soon as boneless wings.
Oh, she got
I got
more?
the honey barbecue.
Chantal.
We're gonna use the ranch for that. Let's have one right now. I'm so hungry.
I just felt my artery clogging for her.
A smoothie today, okay? So
I hate when she has to justify.
Moon-
If you have to keep justifying your horrible food, then you shouldn't be eating the horrible food. Oh, Chantal, like a Foodie Beauty, when you're ready, you email me, and you and I will do this together. We'll do the macros, and we'll do like check-ins every day. And oh, you'd get so much bigger, like channel-wise, not body-wise. You'd get smaller body-wise, but channel bigger. Yeah, you'd be healthier. Your channel would like grow at a great rate. You'd have some great subscribers. We got to get you on that damn healthy train. Just got to buy you a first-class ticket. Let's go.
the Uber Eats man was my highlight of the day. Other than that, I've had a very beauty bite.
I bet it's good, though. I mean, how could it not? It's chicken with a sugary sauce on it. I'm sure it's delicious. With breading. Now I know why this video is 40 minutes. Look at all the damn food she got. Yep, it's going to be 40 minutes of this, isn't it? It sure is. I enjoy that styrofoam container. I would save that, wash it out, and I would use it for like a lot of things. Like food storage. I enjoy it.
So
Why does she put the coldest water bottle on its own lily
Yeah, how
pad?
to put
She's
it
done
down.
that before, but isn't that like a hot pad for things that are hot? I don't get why she puts it on top of that. I don't. It's giving me the anxieties. What did you use today? Why is the maple syrup out? What did she do with maple
I was
syrup?
watching music covers made by a rubber chicken. And that's pretty much it.
Wow. She's a very busy woman. I don't know how she finds the time to do these.
I've been having these weird dreams
Uh-oh.
Like-
Oh, about me.
with BB in them every night. And it's like, I don't really think of him during the day much.
Oh, please. Who
But
cares?
whenever we were together, I never dreamed of him. Like, I never.
BB's old news. I feel slighted. Slighted, I tell ya.
It's so weird, but like now that we're not together, I do. Anyway, we were apartment hunting together, and I was still in this apartment.
Do you think she
but
wakes up with
I
like
found him-
soaked pillows from her tears or BB tears, and Peter Pete's is in like down the hall, and he listens to her sobbing, and he has like little dreams that he just goes in there and just like climbs into bed with her and holds her, and they have a tender moment and they caress each other while watching Sailor Moon?
a high-rise apartment that was amazing, but then they showed me the elevator. I was like, I can't do it. I'm afraid of elevators.
So you just relived the. Oh wait, was that who did she go see that apartment with? Was she trying to walk across the apartment complex and almost died against the side of an SUV? Was that with BB? Oh, that must have been with no, that was with Pete's. They were looking for apartments. Oh, so she just relived that apartment. That was right before she was going to do the 30-day diet. I said it again. She just relived that memory she had with BB, with Peter Pete's, but she inserted BB into it. Because remember, she saw the elevator. She said, "I'll take the stairs." And then she saw the stairs, and she said, "Oh hell no, I'm going back to the car." Then she had an epiphany, and the whole epiphany lasted about 6.3 minutes.
So,
And it was snowing, and I pictured her just sliding around the ice. God, that was a great video. I loved it.
it's really hot. I'm trying to get a piece here.
That crust looks bland.
I didn't cut it well. No cheese bowl for me. Still gonna be good. Beauty pie?
Remember when she was vegan? I miss those days. See, see how she is when she's eating this pizza? She did not have an orgasm when she had that vegan pizza that night when she did the pizza mukbang with Peter Pete's Pizza. I mean, look at her. Oh, sorry for the pause. I am the king of pauses. Yeah, she didn't. Oh, look at her tongue. What's that? Whoa. Must be the ranch dressing. I'm sorry, everybody. But yeah, she did not have an orgasm like this when she ate that other nasty pizza. Pizza. No, it's not a commentary on your pizza. I'm sure it's delicious, but I don't want vegan pizza. If I want pizza, I want pizza. Sorry, don't sue me. My opinion only. Look at her. She didn't shush that tofu, did she? My queen. Drinking my Dalgona coffee, my whipped coffee, so I can caffeinate me through this
I mean, I really want story times.
marathon video.
A lot of my story times are not appropriate for YouTube. Like when I started YouTube, I was doing my story times. There was none of this like, advertiser friendly crap.
And then you lifted all these stories from the Spice Channel. Remember the Spice Channel? Or as I used to call it, the Scrambled Scribbly Channel? Because back in the day, they used to scramble channels that you didn't pay for, and you would watch it as a kid trying to see inappropriate things. We were so bad. So bad. I was like, oh, a breasticle, as it like went by the screen up and down. You know what I'm... Stop it. You all did it. Not just me. You all did it.
That's
Stop
really
it.
good. That's
Stop
hot.
it.
I'm so hungry.
I know. You haven't eaten all day. We got it. I mean, I get that she's so hungry, but she could have had a nice air
eating
fried
the
chicken
crust.
breasts. She could
Fills you
use
up more.
she could use that damn oven of hers that I want so bad.
So yeah, Rena sent me
Oh,
an email.
Rena. I love Rena. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Rena's up on the moon looking down at Chantal, trying to figure out how she's going to take over the world and get rid of the Power Rangers. Love Rena.
Forwarded one. It was an email from where I used to work.
Oh, you had a job? Oh, that's what the thumbnail was about, jobs. That's right, yeah.
I had my email signature, company I worked at, or hospital I worked at.
A hospital? What you do at a hospital?
We used to email each other. I remember getting so excited about making my own email signature.
That's not exciting. But I mean, I guess you're being an adult.
A lot of you are wondering.
Your first time.
A lot of OG people know.
Who?
I don't know into detail
What?
about my old job, but
Oh. Tell me something.
I guess I could go into a bit more detail about like
She tried to remember the story she lifted from some forum.
what I used to do.
You think she just watched that movie Office Space before this video? Oh, I love Office Space. Best movie ever. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Pieces of Flair. Do you think she watched Office Space and now she's going to tell us a story about Michael Bolton? If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google it.
Where it all went wrong,
Welcome, new subscribers. Oh, that's cute.
So, Rena and I worked together for a while.
Okay. Oh, look at her. Follow me on Instagram. I mean, she's got little
Oh, that's where I met her.
tickers going now. She's up in her game.
Pizza Hut crust is good though. It's like crispy.
I thought you don't eat crusts. I thought she doesn't eat crusts. The
know.
the crusticles. Meow.
I wasn't happy with my job. We worked in a medical office, and
You didn't. I mean,
it was very demanding, very little pay.
yeah, it's adults. That's being an adult, Chantal. It sucks. Nobody likes their job. Well, I guess you do now.
Could hardly support myself.
I mean,
Like,
if I could do what
no way.
she's doing and not girl breasticles, like male breasticles, I totally would. But I worked hard to get these breasticles off. Paid some money too, but that's a future video about that surgery. We'll talk about it later. Yeah, if I could do that and not get fat, I would totally just eat all day on camera for you people. It'd be glorious.
If I was living alone and without BB, I wouldn't be able to support myself on that salary. And for the amount of work you do, the amount of responsibility you have,
Welcome to life, Foodie Beauty. Welcome to life.
the amount of shit you put up with,
How much sauce is on that? It's too much.
wasn't worth it. So
I mean, hello, welcome to life. Welcome to the world.
I secretly started looking for
Oh, God, I love her.
a better job. Like, I really worked hard at my resume.
Okay. I would love to see that resume. Anybody else? YouTube Foodie Beauty Mukbanger, 2016
And-
to present.
I've always been really good at selling myself at interviews and stuff like that.
Do you think for references, she would have like references, McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, it has all the fast food places? Because you know those drive-thru people probably see her more than they see their own families. She's probably a staple in the Ottawas.
I've always had a job.
I hear Peter Pete's. He must be working or he's on the phone with somebody. Does anyone else hear that? I don't know if you'll be able to hear it through this, but I definitely hear in my surround sounds that Peter Pete's in the surround sounds. He's in Dolby Digital 5.1 THX. I love it.
Since the age of, like, 16.
That dirty tip. Clean your tip, Chantal.
Prop up my thing. The top is a bit discolored because there's about 800 different lipstick shades stained on there. that I didn't bother to
I don't
scrub
believe
off
that.
properly.
I don't believe
I
that.
can probably get the color off, but
I don't believe that.
Um,
Lips, it looks like Chef Boyardee stains. That's not lipstick stains.
no.
Unless you were blowing the chef before these videos.
Then one hospital called me.
Is Chef Boyardee a real person? Is that a family? I don't even know what Chef... I should have looked that up. Because, I mean, I don't know. I'm wondering, was he a real person? Like, could she have intimate relations with Chef Boyardee? Does he exist? I don't know.
The interview was brutal. Like, the kind of interview where they're just, like, staring at you and you know you didn't get the job, but they're just trying to, like, make you feel like shit about it. So,
Do people do that?
as I was, like, I prepared for that interview, and I felt so, like, crap about myself. And as I was, like, heading into the parking lot, going to my car, just feeling like a pile of crap, I get a phone call. And it was the hospital that I was supposed to work, like, that I had been working at. And they were calling me to... They needed somebody for a blah, blah, blah position, and they wanted to call me in for testing.
Did the cat just throw up?
So, I was like, what? Like, this is the place I really wanted to work because it paid amazing. Like,
I think
it was
cat...
unionized.
I think the cat just offed himself. Did anybody else hear? I hope you could hear that. I mean, I'm a little concerned. It sounded like Linda Blair in The Exorcist, and then I heard, "Rah," and then I heard, "Meow," and I think it's over.
No, Sam.
Oh nope, still there.
The pay
Still
and the
there.
benefits were amazing.
Still there. Oh,
So, I went for the testing.
if she set up a
And-
studio, like she
It
was
was kinda-
supposed to, because this big new house, spacious kitchen, we wouldn't have to worry about the cat walking in front of the camera because the camera would be properly propped up in a tripod or something. But I don't know when this new studio and this new spacious filming area is supposed to debut on her channel. But I'm here for it. I'm waiting.
Hard. Like, it's timed and you have to do, like, Excel and all that stuff.
Oh, the spreadsheets. Hate the spreadsheets.
But I got a call back. They wanted me to go to phase 2 of the interview, which I did.
Exciting.
And they were so nice and easygoing.
Uh-huh.
I felt really positive.
Wow.
I thought, oh my god, please. I want to work here so bad. I wanted it so bad. And I remember, like, going out for Chinese food.
It's always got to tie into food. I can't.
With my mom.
Do love Chinese food. Damn it, I want Chinese food.
The day before they were going to call me to let me know if I got the job.
Uh-huh. What happened?
My fortune cookie said, a change for the better is coming.
Didn't we hear this story already? Am I having deja vu, or is this from a movie?
And I always kept that fortune.
No, seriously, I'm not being a jerk. I feel like did she tell us this story already, or is she literally reciting something out of a movie that I've seen before and can't remember? Sorry, I'm a little nasally today. Oh, I don't know what it is. These allergies this last week have been too much for me. I'm just expelling all the pollen and the drama straight out my nose. Yeah, I feel like I've heard this story before, but I can't tell if it was from her or from like a John Hughes movie.
So I got the job.
Woo, good. Congratulations.
Now,
Snaps
it was
for
supposed to be a 1-year
Chantal.
maternity leave. So,
Huh?
like a secretarial program secretary job.
Oh, she
1
was,
year.
she was a temp.
The thing is once you're in, you have access to
No, now you just make it taste like bread and ranch. You take away the flavor from the pizza. My opinion.
all the internal listings you can apply for. And because it's union, they have to go by seniority. Okay. But if it requires you to be bilingual, they have to pick bilingual people. And for some reason, there was a huge shortage of bilingual people. So I was keeping my eye open for a permanent position while I was there.
She supposedly speaks French as well, too, right? Is that the word on the streets in Ottawa is that she does the français?
As a secretary,
the français.
I had to take care of like 3 doctors.
Parlez-vous français?
I love the patients.
Is it français? Parlez-vous français? Is that how you say it? I was about to say parlez-vous François. Do you speak Frank? No. Parlez-vous François?
The program.
That's not right.
The unit I was on
Maybe
when I first started for the maternity leave program was awesome. Except for like the
I don't know.
fucking office drama, man. Like the
Oh,
whole
she's so vulgar.
bullshit of like, I don't know.
Be a lady.
I smoked back then. I used to go out and smoke with this girl, this one lady.
Did
was
she
there
just smoke a pack of cigarettes 2 months ago?
forever. And like there was like a clique of like women who were just horrible to her. And like I befriended her.
Sad.
And after I befriended her, they started to hate me. Like they were children. I was just like, this shit is everywhere. And just like, there's people like that on YouTube. And it's just like, there was one woman, I think her name was Judy or something. She was like a little angry hamster running around spying on your work.
Judy. Mind your business, Judy. Judy.
And after I became friends with this woman.
What?
Who was nicer than any of them.
Did you go out to lunch with her? I hope so.
I don't know why they hated her. I think because she spoke her mind. She wasn't afraid to speak her mind.
Like you.
People don't like independent thinkers.
Oh, like you, Chantal. That's why you scare a normal man, but not me. Not scared. I'm here for it. Call me.
I want to dip this in some leftover barbecue sauce. Anyway.
Oh, Chantal. Look at... Oh.
They started hating me. The way they would treat me. They would tell on me. Like,
so much food.
if I was like 2 minutes late.
So much food.
Or little things like,
why was she late?
Judy scurrying
was
over
there a long drive-through for breakfast at McDonald's?
to my office. And because my office wasn't really private then, because there was a photocopier that everyone used inside of it.
Could you picture working with Chantal at Foodie Beauty? I'd be so excited. I'd be like, I'd go in her office every day, be like, so what you eat for lunch? Like, I'd be so thrilled. I'd want to know, like, every day, what are you eating for dinner? What'd you have for breakfast? What did you bring me?
So Judy would come in.
Judy. Shut up, Judy. I hate Judy.
You know that, you forgot to leave, you left the coffee pot on? Or something really, like, just a little, she would look for little things, you know? And I was getting sick of it.
Please tell me the story ends and one day you're taking the pot of hot coffee and saying, hey, Judy, splash right in her face, and you were arrested and lost your job. That's not how it's going to end, but a girl can dream.
Basically, but I didn't want to, this was like, my dream job turned into like a drama fest. I tried to stay out of it. Whatever war was going on between these people before, but apparently, they automatically assume I took her side. So childish.
Isn't that the theme of the week? Wars. Stay out of them.
Anyway, so I was getting fed up with them.
See previous video.
So I was looking for internal postings, because I wanted to stay with a cushy job and kind of get the hell away from Judy.
If they ever make a 9 to 5 sequel, they better cast Chantal like a Foodie Beauty, or at least make a character. Dolly, if you're watching, make a Chantal character in 9 to 5 Part 2 if you guys decide to ever do that.
Well.
Why did she go for that piece? It's making me mad. Is it because it's bigger? Notice how she's going for a piece between 2 pieces. Interesting. It's probably a size thing, right? She's a size queen.
Oh my god, why didn't they cut this pizza properly?
They did cut it horribly. Oh, that's terrible. I would tweet them, Chantal. I would tweet them right now.
Sorry, I'm getting irritated thinking of Judy.
I hate Judy. I hate her.
So.
Okay, what?
Yeah, Judy. I started looking. at the hospital, there's different levels of secretary duty. One, I think 2 and 3. I was a 2 at the time.
What is each level of secretary? Are they like
3 had
bosses in a video game? Like once you get to the 3rd secretary, she's Karen, and you have to like beat Karen in order to like speak to your boss about a raise. Why are there 3 levels of secretary? I've never heard of that.
Responsibilities. Usually means you're like secretary to like an important
Let's just
person.
focus really quick. You know what looks good on that pizza, which is very odd because people will say that's not good on pizza, but I love a nice onion on a pizza. And that little onion right there just looks delicious. I wish I could just, if I was having lunch with my queen right now, I would grab that piece of onion before she had a chance to smack my hand. Yeah, that looks good. I enjoy it.
So job posting came up on another unit.
What? Oh.
Level 3.
Level 3, okay.
Higher pay. And, you know, I just thought it was permanent, Monday to Friday.
Wouldn't that be fun? You have to beat Chantal at the 3rd level to speak to your boss about getting a pay raise. That'd be amazing. She'd be the big boss up top. Beat Chantal and you get a merit increase.
So I applied. Nobody else applied for it because it had to be bilingual.
Parlez-vous
Because the
français?
doctor, whom you would be working very closely with, was very French.
Very French. He wasn't
So
just
sad.
French. He was very French. How French was he? He pooped baguettes, but
Like,
I love a baguette. Speaking of,
my French is not the best, but they did test me. It was good enough.
okay.
So
Meanwhile, she probably like had so many people being prescribed the wrong medications. My French, it was good enough. Hi, I need my Valium, and here she is like asking for like all these different prescriptions in French and just smiling, saying, "Yep, all set. I told the doctor, thank you." Meanwhile, these people are getting Tylenol 3s at their house, which is also not a bad thing. Hello, codeine. Just saying, when you got muscle aches, it's very good for you.
I go for the interview, and I'm elated. Despite the drama, my boss loved me where I was.
Oh God, is she?
She put in such a good word for me.
Oh, she. Oh, I was gonna say, did she bang the doctor? I can't.
The patients loved me. So, you know, nobody else applied. I went for the interview, and at the interview, my stomach, like, I kind of was really nervous because the doctor
She pooped, didn't she?
was very stern, like no laughter at all, like no smile, just very, you know what I mean, like that kind of thing, intimidating.
Intimidating. The doctor was intimidating. She crapped all over the doctor's office, didn't she? Is this where we're going with this commercial, this video? Oh, she's done?
I'm gonna put the rest away.
And have dessert. And have dessert.
She was very intimidating, and like,
Oh, no. Okay. I'm surprised. She's surprising me, my queen.
but I thought,
Well,
you know, if I get the job, then she must have liked me. If not, well,
Do
because
I-
in the interview, she acted
do I know my queen or do I know my queen?
like she didn't like me, and I feel like she was a doctor, so she was very in shape. I never felt judged for my weight from where I was before, the unit I was on before, but this one I did by her because I felt like she was like staring at me a lot and you know, like parts of my body. As someone who's been judged a lot for my weight and my looks, I know when someone's like, I can tell when someone's like looking at me for that reason, and I understand to a degree, but you know, it's kind of rude and discriminatory. So she was just like looking at me.
Why doesn't Pizza Hut put the damn maple leaf on their product packaging? Is McDonald's the only one that does that? I'm kind of disappointed in all the other fast food restaurants. I feel like, I know she's telling a really interesting story. Sorry to interrupt. I feel like they could have put like maybe the little maple, instead of the pizza slice in between Hut Rewards, they could have put a pizza slice with the maple leaf right in the middle of the pizza. I don't know, Pizza Hut. PizzaHut.ca, I feel like it's a missed opportunity for you.
And I was like, I just felt like she probably thinks
He
I
is talking away back there. Peter Pizza Pizza. I hope y'all can hear him. He is working hard. I wish I could hear what he was saying.
because I'm overweight, and or she just wanted somebody more in shape. You know, I mean, it's healthcare, right? But there's a lot of overweight people in healthcare too. So,
It's like when you go to the hospital and I walk out. Well, I mean, I don't go often. Thank goodness no one's in the hospital right now. And knock on wood, not anytime soon either. But when you walk out and you see a doctor or a nurse in the smoking section, you're just like, but I mean, it happens. It happens.
I'm the only overweight person on that unit either. So this is cinnamon bun pull apart bread.
It's monkey
has, like,
bread.
icing and
I call that
never had
monkey
this.
bread.
Beauty bite.
I bet it's delicious. I call it monkey bread. I love monkey bread. Mm-hmm. There's this place. It's a chain in the United States. I don't know if it's everywhere. It's called BJ's Brewhouse. If any of you know BJ's Brewhouse, they have a thing called the Pizookie. Oh, it could be like cookie or brownie covered with ice cream and drizzled with stuff, but they also have a monkey bread pizookie, so they give you monkey bread and they give you ice cream on top of it, and you eat the ice cream and pick apart the monkey bread. Oh, I mean, literally. And I wonder why I had like nipples the size of my face because all that skin stretching. I mean, that just it was worth every calorie, though. It probably wasn't actually. No, it probably was.
That's good. It's warm. So, anyway, I got the job, and I was like so happy. And then
I think the AC kicked in.
I think this was like
Why is the AC on? Maybe that was the heat.
I had way more responsibility than I could ever imagine. And I was taking the spot of a secretary, of that doctor's secretary of 25 years who just retired. And she was closer to her age. And it was like, how can I fill those shoes? You know, you have somebody from 25 years who knows how you want things done in and out. To make matters worse, first day of my shift, so at the old job, I had to let...
Just to clarify, we're listening to a grown woman talk about how one time she had a job and there was so much responsibility and she just wasn't sure how anybody could ever be that have that much responsibility in a job. Yeah. Chantal, like Foodie Beauty, I love you, but that's kind of how jobs work. It's how adulthood works. You get a job, they give you responsibilities. Sometimes you get a lot of responsibilities, and then they give you a paycheck. I know, it's insane.
My boss know.
Oh, Sam.
And she was happy for me, but that meant they had to hire somebody. They hired a nice girl from a placement agency, and it was so messed up, man. Because like the job paid
Chantal moment.
I think it was like, I don't know, maybe $26 an hour, but because of the placement agency, they were only paying her like 16.
Oh.
I was like, that's scummy, man.
The temp agency
anyway,
the temp agency has to make money. That's what they do. They make money for finding people to work in places. It's just kind of how it works.
I told my boss I had to train this girl.
So dessert for later. I didn't realize later would be so quick. I mean, I knew later wasn't going to be later, but I thought maybe she should at least wait till the camera was off. But yeah.
I was like really sad to leave, but I had to take care of a doctor who was really disorganized. Like, I would bring him paper, like prescriptions to sign or something. They would get his office was like a hoarder's office. It was like
Bonjour.
A tornado hit it, and like I remember like Judy being like, "No, you are not going to organize his office.
I hate Judy.
That's his job. You know, it's not our job to take on that extra responsibility." Okay, Judy, mind your business.
Judy, anyway. If you're watching, email me. Emails down below. I would love to get your side of the story, and maybe we can even do an interview. But I don't like you very much, Judy. So if you want to tell us your side of things, I'm open for it. But right now, not a fan.
So first day I start that job, I asked where my office is. I'm taken to like a remote area of the wing, and I see like on the door has my name, like one of those like metal plaques with my name. I felt like so important.
Fancy. Do you think it said Chantal, aka Foodie Beauty?
I get my own private office. There were still some things from her old
you think she had a mini fridge in there?
There, like that she had from vacation. So I put everything in a box for her. And there was like a big welcome fruit basket. All the doctors came to welcome me, and they were very welcoming. But it was a bit, despite the drama on the other unit, it was a bit more cold on this one. And like, I guess the other secretaries just seemed more like cold into themselves. But
well, they're level 3. They were fancy.
The doctor, like, they just plopped me in there. No one trained me. There was like, oh no, sorry. So before me and after the woman retired, there was like a stand-in girl, and she was just like standing in, and she would try to show me like, you know, if you have any questions, just email me or whatever. So I was trained pretty much by email. Okay. And after a while, I could tell she was getting annoyed of me bugging her with so many questions. But you know what? There was like no trainer. Like, I had no idea how to do anything because nobody showed me. And the doctor would often get frustrated and be like, "Did no one show you this?" And she was just so like, oh man, she was a nightmare. Like,
nightmare.
I don't want to sound mean because she's a good doctor and a good person, but
this story sucks.
We didn't understand each other. Like, it happens. Our two personalities just don't work well together. And because we had to work so closely together, it just wouldn't work. And I had that I came to that realization early on, and I thought, how is this going to go, you know? And I just felt more and more inadequate because I wasn't able to keep up with the demands of the job. I started getting...
Was it that demanding? I mean, listen, assistants, I get it, have a lot of responsibility, but I mean, you get it done. Was level 3 secretary that hard? I mean, I don't know. is this a real story? This is I was hoping it was going to end with maybe Judy being like tossed down a flight of stairs while she threw Judy from a roof. But no, I don't know where this story is going other than she just didn't like responsibility, so she quit her job. I'm assuming she's quitting shortly. That's I think that's where we're going with this.
My mental health was just slowly, progressively getting worse.
Yeah.
I started eating more, stress eating more. At my office, I would like eat sneak food.
First, she blames China because the dresses are too small on her, and now she's blaming Dr. Frenchwoman for her eating habits. I mean, stop. Chantal, shut up.
I get stuff at the cafeteria. I was just like getting more unhealthy that way, and I was just like feeling like crap about myself, and I started calling in sick a lot. Like I just was like I didn't want to go, and I didn't know how to deal with it. Like I didn't know what to do. Like I would have to prepare these like reports for these important meetings with like all the other doctors.
Oh boy.
Set up teleconferences.
Oh wow.
And one time for some reason
how did you survive?
The equipment wasn't working and I had no idea why because I never got trained on how the hell to use the teleconference equipment.
How did you live?
It was just like a friggin' mess. So eventually I think like, and she would be belittling, like she would almost yell at me. Like she was just really like, oh man, called me into her office. It was like a punishment. And then so like I feel like I got the reputation, like people were talking I was just like incompetent and I called in sick a lot. So eventually the manager called in and said, you know, I don't think it's gonna work, blah blah blah. But like because it's union, she can't just fire you and tell you, you know. So she had a talking with me and she's like, I know it's big shoes to fill, whatever. And it really was.
Look at that stupid button. Oh my goodness. That button is gonna like pop. I'm afraid that button's gonna pop and hit her in the freaking eye and she's gonna have to go to the hospital and lose an eyeball.
It's like I don't know. So eventually
I hate that dress.
I ended up like getting an email from my union rep.
All of this stemmed because of renal failure sent her an email. I mean, the woman goes on tangents like no one I've ever seen before. She literally, renal failure sent her an email and said, hey, look, your email signature. And she has spent 20-something minutes telling us a story that has gone nowhere. Fascinating.
It was really nice. It really liked me. Like I had smoke breaks. I'd go on smoke breaks and they would be out there. And my manager. And I thought, what's this about, you know? So I get called down to this room. And in enters this union rep and another rep with a box of Kleenex. Like, are you expecting someone to cry? Because it's not going to be me, you know? And then the manager. And they handed me an envelope.
A box. Do they really do that? Has anybody out there? I've been lucky. Thank you. I've never been laid off or fired. I've been blessed in it. But to those of you who have experienced such tragedies, such tragical events in your life, do they do that? Do they come in with boxes of tissue? I've never heard of that. And I guess it makes sense to be prepared, but I'd be insulted.
Bullshit reason for termination. Like, the union rep really didn't know what was going on because the last he heard, I was doing great on the other unit, you know? So, it said, like, I would leave work early. Like, I would leave work early. Like, they put reasons that weren't even true. They weren't true. Like, I would stay at work late.
Do union reps get reports on union employees? I don't think that's a thing, is it? Like, what do you mean the last he heard I was doing great? Why would he hear about you? Like, were you so special that of all the union workers in the Ottawas, like, he was getting daily reports on your progress? Is that a thing? I've never been part of a union. Let me know. Comment down below.
To try to compensate for, you know what I mean? For, like, trying to live up to par to her expectations. So I was like, what? I'm like, surely you can prove that with the timestamps of swiping in and out.
Shirley. Don't call me Shirley. Hey, oh, hello, Airplane. I love that movie. Shirley, don't call me Shirley.
Of the parking lot. Anyway, so.
Wow. I'm surprised, honestly, she didn't take the maple syrup and drizzle it on this thing. Something I probably would have done, actually. I bet that's delicious. I would have dipped it in the maple syrup. Oh, I'm so fat.
I told the union rep that. I was like, okay. They just didn't want to say I wasn't a good fit. Like, the doctor didn't like me. Because you can't fire somebody for that. Like, I don't know if you could, but I don't know. They come back when they figure that I'm going to fight it.
I find it fascinating how she could eat so much and not drink anything. I just realized she hasn't had any liquid with any of this food. She had the wings. I mean, did she take a sip of the coldest water and I blocked it out? I might have. But I mean, she had the wings, she had the pizza, she had this, and she's had very limited liquid intake. Fascinating. I'd be choking by now.
Wrongful dismissal. And they're like, they gave me a settlement amount. And I was like, whoa, it was pretty big. So I was like, okay.
Settlement amount? Is that a
I don't want to
thing
work here
too?
anymore anyway. But the condition was that I could never work there again.
Is that a thing?
Whatever. And then I thought, okay. And like with unemployment insurance here, if you get fired from your job, for something that's your fault, you won't get money. But I argued well. I argued my point well that...
Oh, I love how she became Erin Brockovich for this this firing. That's fantastic. And I think that's the same thing here, right? If you get fired, you get nothing. But if you get laid off, you get something. I think that's how that works.
It's not my fault that I was fired because I was put on the job without proper training.
Judge
Chantal. I wasn't able to do my job because of that. So I got money. I got to go on unemployment until I found something else.
And when you never did, you just discovered YouTube.
Yeah.
Wow.
So...
What is she thinking about?
For me, it was a win-win. Now, I'm not saying I was perfect. I mean, I did miss a lot of work. I did come in late a lot because I hate mornings.
I mean,
and originally the job was like...
she found the perfect job for herself because she could never be an adult. I hate mornings. I hate responsibilities. I hate having to go in somewhere to make money. Yeah. Join the club, Chantal, aka Foodie Beauty. It's a club of billions.
It's at 8:30 to 4:30. And then the doctor asked me to come in. Why are you here so late? I was like, because that's when I'm supposed to come in. But my secretary used to come in at 7.
I don't do mornings.
So then the manager asked if I could come in at 7 to 3. And that's when I started coming in late because, like, I hate mornings.
That's the best shift, 7 to 3. Oh, I loved when I had a job. They said, could you start at 7? I said, can I leave at 3? And they said, of course. I said, let's go.
Honestly, I'm not... Overall, I don't think I'm like just not the person for those kind of like really important professional jobs. I'm good with people, you know, as the secretary where I don't
know. I don't feel like she'd be good with people. I don't know. I feel like like me, I do good on the phone customer service. Ooh, if I had to look at you in the face, like if I had like a retail job, I'd lose my job in minutes. The first complaint that came my way, I don't like this. Oh, I'd lose my job. I can't. At least with the phones, you can mute and you can kind of cuss and you can unmute and be like, hi, yes, I'm still here.
Pretty much just sit and maintain calendars and talk to people on the phone. That was where I was thriving. But, oh, sorry, Sam.
Oh, that cat.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Well, sorry.
Something's wrong with that cat.
Sorry.
Think that cat,
sorry.
Somebody said that maybe when it tried to off himself by jumping off the banister, maybe something broke inside of him and she doesn't realize this yet. She should like feel him up and down for like any soft spots because something's not right with that cat. That cat's making ungodly noise. That cat's making noises like the cat from Pet Sematary, but not before. It was buried after it was buried. If you've seen that movie, if not, Google it.
He's sunbathing.
Or read the
Sunbathing Sam.
book, you know, the
Sunbathing
books,
Sam. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to talk bad about like the place because it was like a really good job, and they paid well and everything. But the office drama, the same anywhere, and like the way I just can't like that. No, that doctor man, was not easy to work for, and I don't know what she thought of me, but I know it wasn't good, and it just made me feel like why? Like I tried my best, you know, and I started to feel inadequate, and I just kind of gave up.
Wow.
And they needed someone on the ball all the time, and I'm just not that type of person either, you know. So in a way, it wasn't good for the job, but I don't feel like that's my fault. I didn't feel like that was my fault, and I think that's why I got EI.
It's totally the hospital's fault for asking someone to come in on time and take on responsibilities in order to earn a paycheck. I don't know what this hospital was thinking. It makes no sense.
Right for the job. I didn't have proper training at all. I didn't really have any training. I had to bug the previous fill-in, just constantly bug her, and you know,
Villain?
Like the doctor would go on a trip, come back with all of this billing,
fill in, yeah.
and it's like, okay, what do I do with this? Like nobody ever showed me the ropes, you know. It was not good. Sometimes the grass is not always greener. I should have just stayed where I was. I don't know, but I wanted a permanent position, you know.
Yeah, are we done?
But anyway, so I just was thinking
We're
about when
done?
she sent me that email, when Rena sent me that email.
Yeah, see, told you. We spiraled into secretary hell all because of a stupid renal failure email.
Saw the logo and I remember like feeling so professional, like with my own email, my own office. But all of that comes with a price, and you need to do...
Yeah, responsibility, Chantal Marie, Foodie Beauty. I mean, you don't just get paid for doing nothing unless you become a YouTube star with 70,000+ subscribers, then I guess.
You need to put up with a lot. And I'm just like, the type of personality I have, it might not be a good personality trait, but it's just how I am. I hate being bossed around. Like, I'll take it to a certain point, and then I'll just snap, you know, and tell you to fuck off. I didn't tell her to F off, but in my head I was. You know, like, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. So, either, I don't know. Oh, you. Don't put your foot in frame. Foot frame. Okay, guys, I think the video's long enough. I was just kind of reminiscing about my job, and I know a lot of you are going to think, want to know as a big person how it was. It was hard, you know, but I busted my ass. I did what I had to do.
As a big person, You were a secretary. You weren't in the Marines. Why? Like, what? Well, how? Is it hard being a secretary as a big person? That's the stupidest thing I heard in my life.
It was a big hospital. I had to run around the hospital a lot.
Maybe I misunderstood her, but I don't think I did.
For me to do the weight I was, because I wasn't much smaller.
Oh no, I heard it right
back then. So, yeah, that was a factor as well, and my mental health wasn't good.
Oh.
You know, overall, there were a lot of challenges, so it just didn't work out. And
yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
Adulthood sucks.
That's the story with that.
Morning glory.
And, I just thought I would share that with you guys, just so you know. But there's a lot of new subscribers too. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Whoo! That was like a marathon. I don't want to keep you guys too long because that was a lot, but I'm giving her some wins for not finishing the pizza and not finishing the monkey bread. Not on camera anyway. I'm giving her a huge loss for being an adult. Or failing to be an adult, I should say. I mean, this was insanity. I couldn't believe they gave me responsibilities and expected me to get up early and be to work on time. Chantal, like a Foodie Beauty, I'm glad you followed your calling and I'm glad you found your destiny on YouTube. But I mean, Chantal, they pay you for a reason. So, I mean, come on. That story was ridiculous. And a big loss for telling me a pointless story that spawned from a stupid email, and nobody even got hurt in the story. Like, I thought for sure when I heard about Judy was gonna bite the dust. Like, I thought she was gonna say, and then I body slammed Judy in the cafeteria and I lost my job. No, I got no satisfaction from this video. The food looked okay. The pizza crust looked dry. The pizza looked dry itself too. The wings did look good, but they were too saucy. And that monkey bread was probably the biggest win of this video. So I got nothing else to say. This video was too damn much. Chantal, like a Foodie Beauty, next time let's just speed it up. There's no need for 40-minute mukbangs. Just speed it up. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so by clicking the subscribe button down below. Make sure you click the bell next to it to be alerted when I upload new content. Give this video a thumbs up. When you give this video and others on my channel a thumbs up, it means you like my videos. When you like my videos, it means you like my channel. When you like my channel grows. And feel free to share this video and others on social media. I also have all my social media links down in the description below. Feel free to follow me there because I'm cute. And don't forget the Teespring link. Teespring link. Order a coffee mug. They're adorable. And what better way to start your day than drinking hot piping coffee out of this cute little face. Anyway, as always, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. And most of all, thank you for watching. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.